not watching this video, that's for sure, but you still clicked on it, and I'm happy you're here today, because I'm just going to walk you through in the next 5 minutes exactly how I would cure my laziness and how I go about it. So one thing I'd like to bring to your attention, don't click off just yet, but one thing I'd like to bring to your attention is David Goggins, the boy. Why would I bring up David Goggins? Well, he's someone that's extremely persistent on his goals. He doesn't let anything get in front of his goals. Now, is this a good thing? It's a cool thing, yes, it's a cool thing, but it's not the best thing, because in the essence of him not letting anything get in front of his goals, he's pushing himself to a place where he shouldn't really be pushing himself. Like, what do I mean by that? Well, in the sense that he ran 100 miles with zero training, and then he spent like a week trying to recover after. Like, okay, that's cool, right? But then he also ran a 135-mile run, and I believe it's called the Badwaters, and it's a very hard, grueling run. And he ran this also with the very little training, and he was also very tired and very injured at this time. And when he did this, he was doing it all for him. He was doing it all for him, and it's detailed all throughout the book. So this isn't a pitch for the book. This is just me bringing the story in here. But the sense that I want to get to, he's had unsuccessful relationships. He got a divorce from his wife. He has a kid that he doesn't talk to, and his kids look very down upon him. So in the sense that he's pushing really hard to get towards his goals, he's also having a bad personal life. So it's the offset of it. You put so much emphasis onto one activity that the other one just offsets. You just fully lose all of that because you put zero effort into that. Is that what we want? Do we want to lose our family? Do we want to lose our passions in the sense that we pursue something so much that you lose what life is? I've heard stories about athletes that go through life and they come to the end after they complete their miraculous run, and they have nothing to do because all they've done throughout their whole life is focus on one activity. So yes, being lazy will not get you there, but going in the complete opposite obsession way onto it will also not get you there. So what do you have to do, my guy? Well, you have to find this balance. I would highly recommend for you to read this book. You don't have to read this book. We're not going to be friends if you read this book. We're not going to be enemies if you don't read this book. This book will show you a type of way of a man who's obsessed, who masters his mind to defy the odds. That's what the book says too right here. Master your mind to defy the odds. So it will show you somebody who mastered the odds or mastered the mind to defy the odds. But it doesn't show you somebody who was in love with their family, who had a loving relationship with their wife, who had a very successful child come up, you know? I read other books too, and I see Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I have a photo right here. This is the copy that I have. It's just over there. I don't want to grab it, but this is the copy that I have. He also had a very successful life. He was an amazing Roman emperor. But he also had a son who ruined the Roman Empire. So it's the off balance of it. How obsessed do you want to be about something? It's up to you to decide, you know. Like, we watch these videos, they talk to us, they say words. Like, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a buck. How much do you want something? Do you want something fully? Is something so important to you that you want it so fully? If it is so important to you, then find a way to start getting after it. Like, if you really want to be a successful YouTuber, like really big, like, yeah, start putting in effort, right? You have to start putting in effort. But at that certain point, it's like, how much effort do you put in? Do you put in so much effort that you have no love life? Do you put in so much effort that you never see the daylight? That you work so much that you don't see that? Is that what you want? It's up to you to decide that. Now, I know a lot of times in life, you don't get that decision because it's all pre-planned for you, because you got to meet expenses. You got to meet different deadlines. You have stuff to meet for you. But when it's at your front end, I know a lot of my audience between the ages of 17 and 24, for all of you guys are going through life, and you guys have this option to choose where you want to take your life. And it's up to you to decide how much you want to pursue that. Because if you truly want to pursue that, yes, give it effort. But it also means different sacrifices. It means a lot of other things. And applying different teachings, you will see that you can get yourself there. Applying different teachings, like the last video I posted. I have the link in the description for the last video. In there, I talk about why there are successful people, why and how they do it. And I talk to you about philosophical concepts and very metaphysical concepts, and in essence, spiritual concepts. Stuff that X was talking about for my X audience. Stuff that X was talking about, I break it down for y'all. So I really hope you like that too, because in that part, you have to decide where you want to take it all. It's up to you to decide where you want to take it all. If you want to be fully obsessed with it, or if you don't want to be obsessed with it. So to cure your laziness, well, it's up to you to finally get off and realize that, hey, I want this. If you want that, you will work towards it. You have to set those goals for yourself. I know that it's still hard, that there's stuff that comes up, that there's stuff that will push you off your course, but you have to continue going, you have to continue growing, you have to continue evoluting. Now, I know I've been preaching this a lot. There is a Discord. You can talk to me fully if you want in the Discord, or message me on Instagram. I'm always here to talk to you guys. I'll message all of y'all back. Even if y'all have like 0 Instagram followers, if you guys are legit, if you guys actually want to talk to me, I'll message y'all back. So I love you. Thank you. And take care.